Huh? Dig. Hole. Huh? Dirt. Dirty.
Hey now, and welcome down to KC Toy Reviews. We are here today with the TBLeague M35 Untitled body. There were some hilarious unboxing moments with this figure. So as always, let's go ahead, grab each other's hands, and dive right the hell goddamn in together. Alright, so here we are with the M35 by TBLeague. Now, they do have an M34 model, which is very similar. If they were side by side, you will just note that this one is a little bit more defined and larger than the M34. The only reason I do mention that, depending on the body type and what customization you're going for, there is a slight difference in muscularity on the two bodies. I myself picked this up for a Bane custom, so I went with the M35 because it is slightly larger than the M34, and well, Bane is one big badass. And of course, if you're not familiar, there is the Worldbox AT30 out there, which is a gigantic, non-seamless 1/6 scale body. So that is another variation if you're going for a Bane custom, but I wanted the seamless version, so I went with the TBLeague M35. Now, the initial observation of this 1/6 scale body was, it's great. As soon as I picked it up out of the box, it had some very heavy weight to it. That's due to the metal frame underneath the body, the silicone body that lays on top. But again, because of that, it just felt really hefty. It felt weighty. Now, prior to having this guy in hand, I was all about Worldbox. They're the best, they're the best, they're the best. Well, I think these TBLeagues rival the Worldbox. The only argument you would have is the Worldbox have probably far more longevity because of the silicone bodies on this. Who knows what the hell is going to happen to this after 2 or 3 years. The Worldbox have jointed arms, but because of that, longevity is probably going to be double, if not quadruple, the TBLeague that lies in front of us. Now, if you've never owned a TBLeague body, they are squishy silicone-ish material. Dare I say, a real-ish feeling to them. As creepy as that sounds, it is one really big defining factor of the TBLeague is that silicone real-ish feel to the bodies in comparison to the Worldbox, which have fantastic detail, but it is a hard plastic with exposed joints in comparison to what we have in front of us that is a very realistic feel with... And then on top of the realistic feel, it has insane articulation, all around. This guy is crazy as far as articulation. As I mentioned, who knows what the hell could happen with this after a few years. And, if you've had one, correct me in the comments below if you know anything about it. Maybe this thing is just going to start to tear and peel. But wow, the articulation is insane on this guy. All right, now, next up, you're probably wondering why the hell I'm zoomed in on this guy's non-existent nuts. Well, they are non-existent for a reason, and I am completely immature with this, so I'm going to laugh through this, and you can roll your eyes and be like, come on, Casey, I've owned these for years. This is the first TBLeague custom body that I've got in, and now I have figures that have a TBLeague body underneath it, but I've never got just the 1/6 scale body in, so I've never got this plus the accessories, dare we say, that come with it. I'll be honest, I don't even know if I can show this on screen because I don't want to get my YouTube channel banned, so I'm probably not going to show them on screen. But I'll try to define this with the most etiquette words as possible and dance around not getting banned. This guy came with 2 completely realistic wieners. Now, as far as how to attach them, I didn't even try. I'm not sure if it's a magnet system or if they just kind of attach, within the crotch there. But as I mentioned, the skin and the body are very realistic. The wieners that came with it are very realistic. I mean, listen, we're talking like definition to the wiener, a ball sack, veins, hair. On top of that, I text my buddy. We're laughing about it. I can't say his name because he's shy. He's like, don't say my name on there. You don't say my name. Not going to say his name. It starts with an S. Sorry, dude. But anyways, he goes, I send him the pictures. And I'm like, look at this. There's 2 different wieners this thing comes with. He's like, no, that ain't 2 different wieners. You got one flaccid and you got one, how do I say this, boner. So the fact that this thing came with a flaccid, a boner, like, okay, let's reel each other back here. Am I crazy or am I just blind? I literally thought that these things were indeed just for 1/6 customization. If there's some sexual market out there that I am missing, or if I'm just oblivious to, you can make fun of me, but what the hell are we including wieners for on this thing? If you're selling 100 of these things, how many of us are actually utilizing wieners? I mean, and not only that we would have a choice. I got a choice of a wiener. Do I need them to be hard today, or do I need them to be flaccid today? Just really super creepy when I did check out the unboxing for this thing, because I'm opening up these accessories and I was oblivious. I was like, what the hell is this thing? I opened it up and it flew out of my hands. I was like, is there a wiener in my hand? What the hell is there a mini wiener in my hand? So this is probably the first time in my entire life that I have held mini wieners, but TB League, you've given me a unique experience that I will probably never forget. So thank you for that. Just not sure if it's one that I want to remember forever, which I indeed will. So to close that out again, not sure where the market is for the TB League and the wieners. In fact, I was asking my wife, what the hell would you even do with it? Most of the people are going to clothe this thing, unless you're putting pants on that you need some type of creepy bulge. Like, what the hell do you need the wiener for? Educate me. If somebody knows, educate me. Why do we need wieners? Not only that, a choice of wieners. I mean, on the World Box, I lost my mind alone that they have included sculpted wieners. On this, we have the choice of switching the wieners in and out. I just don't know what to say anymore. Anyways, back to the body. I don't even know how to close it out after saying the word wiener that many times. I mean, I could be talking about a hot dog for all we know. I could be talking about Oscar Mayer wieners. And to be honest, when I was a kid, I loved Oscar Mayer. Put a little sauerkraut on there, ketchup, mustard, bon appetit. All right, and there we have it. The TB League M35. I'm not going to spend too much longer on this, and obviously I went super deep on the immature level on this, so sorry I went below the line, but I'm going to pull myself back above the line and say this thing is one fantastic 1/6 body, and I would highly suggest it. It feels real. It has great articulation. Some of the only things, and dare I say, quote unquote, gripe that I might have with it was, I'm just thinking, will this thing hold up? Is it going to start to tear over time? It feels wildly different than the Hot Toys seamless bodies, which is kind of just almost like a rubber suit pulled over a body. This thing is basically a silicone mold on top of a metal frame. And man, because of the weight, it just felt like it was very high quality. And yes, I might build a Bane out of this thing, but as I've been talking and as I see it spinning, why would we not build a custom 1/6 Terminator out of this thing? When he arrives out of the portal, I mean, this is perfect. And no, I'm not going to include a wiener on this, but man, because of the articulation, you can get him perfectly into that kneeling mode when he arrives out of the portal. So just kind of a small little thing to throw out there. There are a lot of customization options that you can do in these TB League bodies. And being that this is just the M35, there is a whole line of them out there. I believe there is probably 10 different options, and there are female options, and Jesus Christ, who knows what the hell. If these things are coming with wieners, I don't even know. I don't even want to know what the hell people are doing with the female versions. I don't even want to know. I'm going to cut that conversation up right now, but Jesus Christ, why are we including wieners? TB League going forward, we really need to assess the crowd out there. We're selling 100 of these things. How many people are utilizing the wieners? I got to think. Just 10%. Please, dear God, don't be higher than 10%. Even 10% sounds high. The fact that 10 people out of 100 would be doing some type of activity with the wieners, whether that's creating a 1/6 scale custom that you can see it. I'm shaking my head right now. I don't even know what to say. Stop including those. Make it an add-on. Buy them separately. It's just really weird. This thing is badass. Had you not included the wieners, I would have been 100% satisfied. In fact, I was more creeped out than anything. Thinking, am I buying this for the true nature? Or is this just kind of like some clever option that fits Bane? You know, is there some other market out there that I am oblivious to? But that's a conversation for another day. As far as this in the 1/6 scale market, doing customizations, it is badass. It is really a fantastic piece, and I do highly suggest it. You know, I'm not going to throw a score on this thing. It is what it is. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and sign off here today. M35, TBLeague, really creepy accessories. Dare I call them accessories? KC Toys, see you guys next time.